So, Derek?
Thank you so much, Rosalind. Of course, my name is Derek Elo Ashile, and I'm bringing you what's trending. I'm sitting in for the ever beautiful golden girl, Asedio Kumi, and of course, Lord Shola Adeyemi. Before I give you the 600 CD story, there's a very sad story I want to bring to you, and it's the story of Osinachi. I'm sure you probably know Osinachi. Let me in fact give you a lot more juice as to why you know it. I'm sure you know this song. Ekueme, Ekueme, you are the living God. Oh, is there no one like you? We lost that woman, unfortunately, in 2022 when her husband beat her to death. It was a very sad story. And shockingly, almost 3 years on, there's been a verdict on the case. And guess what? The court in Nigeria, the federal court, did not joke lightly with the story. And so they've sentenced her husband, Nwachukwu, to death. Not just death by hanging. And it's been a while we saw something crazy as that. But shockingly, social media buys into that idea because how can we have a man ending the life of such a great talent? And this woman was a blessing. She was a gospel artist. She was going around singing in churches. In fact, part of the issues were the fact that why was she making so much money from singing and not being able to spend it? Because her husband will cage her. She can't go out. She can't go anywhere. She would have to be locked in at home, beaten by the husband. He beats the children. And in court, he submitted 4 witnesses. Guess what? Osinachi's prosecutors submitted 17 witnesses. The man presented 4 documents of evidence. And guess what? Osinachi's prosecutors presented 25-page document of evidence. It could tell you that, Charlie, he had it coming. I mean, he had done so much and people felt that it was time to serve justice. Social media didn't joke with the story. And so, of course, they definitely have comments on that. Let me run you through the comment. That's the man you see right there, which is very sad. Which is very, very sad. I don't think, I mean, in modern era, if already you are dating the person and like joke, then slap you one, you still there. Hey, open your high throne. I mean, social media definitely has an opinion about this. We don't support homicide in any way. We have Ashawala who says that justice served finally, you know. We have Twinny who says that this life is 100% vanity. Live and let others live. And I really like this one. Live and let others live. I mean, if you alone want to be the king, the emperor, the champion, the lion who is here, what should other people? I mean, nobody's an ant to be walked over, you know. We have Oni who says that, rest on, iconic woman of God. Augustine says that I really don't know why good people meet bad people in so many situations. Can't good people just meet good people and bad people just meet their kind? God, I'm tired. I mean, I think we're all frustrated by this story, and it's a very sad reality to see somebody's life and ambitions quashed to death only because, you know, their husband beat her to death. We have a man like Tega who says that, it's well, learn how to walk away if you can't control your temper. Yeah, it's a good advice. So I said already you are dating the person. The person can warn you, hold you to your neck. Hey, sister, yo. We have I am Chita who says that you don't have to lose your life in a marriage. If it's not working, just have your separate ways and have peace. And part of the argument that people made was the fact that because she was a church woman, a church lady, you know how sometimes it gets tough and she would go to her counselors and say she wants to leave, then they go like, oh, God is testing you. He's using the marriage to build your character. You have to, it's not every time that you walk away. It's a very sad reality. We don't want that for anybody. And so if you see the symptoms, run. We have I am Fetch who says that finally, those kids don't even deserve this kind of father. And it's a very good point because people are quite sad about, the children too, because now they don't have their mother and they're going to lose their dad. But other people make the point that even the dad was not even a good dad, so the children don't even see him as an icon. A very sad story. Now to the story you've been waiting for. It's my very own Prophet Gideon Danso, and you can ask all my guys. I love Prophet. You know, Prophet is a big deal to me. I don't even miss Take Charge, you know, so it tells you that I'm an EWC boy. But over the weekend, of course, last week, Shola brought you the story where Prophet Gideon Danso had made the review. A lot of us who have followed EWC for some time know that we're all waiting for when is our mother coming, when is Prophet Gideon Danso going to get a woman. And finally, when he made the review, we even did the news about it. We're all excited about it. And that's when we were all expecting a grand wedding. Charlie, people have started sewing their shuebi and things, their kaftans, only to realize that Prophet or a fast rough. He didn't do any flamboyant wedding, state of the art, decor, whatever. we're just in church and only to realize that Prof comes up and Reverend Bendoku introduces him that he's married. And so Prof takes over the mic and he makes a shocking revelation which sort of got social media trending. Before I give you all the extra juice, see the video for yourselves. I'll be in comments after that.
Whether you believe it or not, it cost me 600 Ghana. There was no makeup, no suit, no wedding, whatever, no veil. I called Reverend, came, signed, we took vows, blessed us to serve malt and Fanta. No food, no nothing, no reception, no makeup. I don't owe anybody. I want to thank God for Gina. This girl is special. She has saved my pocket to build a church, to build a house for us to live a life. I'm praying that I'd stand in the gap Sunday. I would have prepared, do food for everybody to eat and worship the Lord. But between there and now, I'm a married man with 600 Ghana. And I'm excited and I thank God for your prayers. It wasn't really planned. It happened the way God wanted to do it. The Lord has done it. It is finished.
Do you know what's exciting about this story? The boys like this story, including me, Nana. Apparently they tell that, I mean, the wedding is not for the man, it's for the lady. And so you can't choose and say, I can't just sit here and say, I want a small wedding. My wife would have to be the one to, decide on that. And so already in the studio, KMJ is for the motion. Charlie, 600 CDs. Rosen is like, no, how can you tell me this story? How can you tell me this story? Of course. But what's the point? I feel the prophet is trying to make the point that 600 cedis for the ceremony, because we know bride price is not 600 cedis. Akontasekai, ring is not 600 cedis. But other people feel that, how can you tell me this? It's like, and this story went viral because, we are in a system where when rich people make money, they go like, I started with 1 egg. Now I have a poultry farm. One bean seller was selling, I started selling cocoa, and now I own it, And so it's also about people really talking. Let's see the comments on that before I give my very next one. We have Mr. Sari who says that he didn't pay for bride price, no wedding ring. Charlie, that's what she thinks. Safi says that he means the ceremony. I think, Safi is on my side. That's what. Let's not pretend we didn't get the message. Yeah, because it is the ceremony. And as he said, you just have come malt and Fanta. Well, other people are saying when he said no makeup, but the lady was wearing makeup, and Madam Gideon Danso. Some people are like, the makeup the fee buy. You know how weddings they can bring a makeup, they call it a mua, M-U-A, mua. Yeah, maybe she brought a mua, but maybe she didn't bring a mua. She did it from home and brought it. Rosalind has an opinion on that. Rosalind, what do you make about this whole makeup, no makeup thing?
This is a professional makeup I'm seeing. It's just a light one. So there are types of makeup. You can do the light makeup or you can do the heavy makeup. So this is actually a professional makeup.
Okay, points were all made. And I love this. Everybody's got an opinion. So Rosalind, thanks for that. We have Cyrus Rady who says that bride price, list from the bride's family. Yeah, list, registry. I believe in frugality, but realistically, you can't marry in today's times with 600 cedis. That's what Cyrus thinks. Howard Ward says that how much is the bride price? Mel Likes Fashion says that wedding party is coming later. They will say it's thanking God party. Y'all will hear. Man, that's what people think about the wedding. Great. Moving on to our very next story. It's a story that one guy had witnessed an accident. And if you've seen an accident happen in your face right before the cars collided, you think it's a joke. But this guy saw an accident and he had to tell it in a certain way, which went viral. Watch, I'll bring you the comments after that. Before I get you that story, of course, it's the trends with me, Derek Ella Mashalevi. Yeah, the video is ready. Let's take a look at it.
Right in front of my face. God. Right in front of my face. Hi.
accident happened right in front of my face. The guy is just saying, "Nana feeling got doji." Social media definitely had opinions on that, and people felt like it was quite funny on the story. Yeah, but as I mentioned, it went a little viral because it happened right, and everybody's laughing at Charlie, and your face didn't damage. Hey, bruh, Charlie, the accident happened right in front of my face. And anyone says that right in front of my face, I mean, Abby makes the point that, oh, not meant to be funny, but Charlie, the brofo, Arias, your brofo need to be changing circumstance. No? I am Team Ayes who says that, that's the point. And Miss Kwachi says that right in front of your face. And of course, that's all we have for you in the trends with me, Derek Elom Ashilevi.